Hello, hello, hello. This is Tamioki no Karimi, also known as DJ Ginger, and this is the Edge server. We've had a few shaky weeks and now we're into full swing. There's not very many of us on here yet. This is the dining map, which shows our server. Creatively smaller so that we don't have problems. Whoa! This is my domain. Most of this road I did on strict survival. I'm a mod now, so I do a lot of this stuff on creative. I finished the last probably what would be considered 4 city blocks of it. Here's where I buried a villager because he was running for his life. This is the retreat, Satisi. I have a lot of things named Bohemian ways because that is my ethnic type that I cling to the most, other than being Hispanic. I'm mostly Bohemian and Portuguese and Basque with a slice of Castilian. And on the other side, I'm a type of German Dutch and Scottish Cherokee. I'm going to do this slow. Over here is a very large and interesting structure built by another player that just blends in the woods. Most of my structures also blend in the woods. Stables. This road I built on creative. Made that waterfall much easier. And this last amount of feet I built on creative. This castle has not been done on creative. These are trying to figure out how I'm going to make signs for maps. Over here I have a friendship bridge to the other land, which is the spawn area. I'm going to have a working lighthouse revolving style. Another random place that I boxed villagers. I'm speaking in a kind of a monotone because this is an open mic on a laptop, and so if I don't enunciate clearly, it can lose a lot of the tones and the entire conversation. Not to mention outside noises like the motor will drown me out if I don't keep it at a good modulated tone. I don't speak in this boring voice all the time. Monastery of Death. Come back around down here. Originally at the edge of the area I was going to be using heavily, I put a border bridge. My borders I picked to be easy were going to be 800. So there's my 800 border, now putting a wall up because fences make good neighbors, right? This is the original material preferences of the admin / king of the world. This is what their original large building at the Welcome Center was made out of, so that's what I converted the bridge. This is a bridge that is part of a different schematic that I cut down to lose weight, and this is an even more skinny weight loss version of that bridge. These bridges that are in the air will be gone after I make all of the changes and copy pastes. This is the domain of our admin, the spawn area. Got some Castle Grayskull, some Voltron. More Voltron, not Voltron, Optimus Prime, that's Voltron over there. And I have no idea who these characters are. I probably should. Random Castle. Most of these are imported schematics that we've gotten recently, because it's a casual survival server. Trying to make it fun, bring games in. And this is a player's house, this is a player's house, this is a player's house, and this is an unknown player's house. This is the original largest structure. There used to be a general store, and another general store is going to be implemented. The cake over here is actually a beauty salon. Castle Grayskull by the power of. This is a bridge that was built partially on creative, partially on survival. That goes to the area of another set of players. Here at the Star Child residence. These are buildings. These are all automatic farms, and this is a village. And this is a large home that looks like a college. Let's see if we can swing the map around. Map says, nope, ain't gonna swing around for you. And this is one of the Skyline style game kind of things, Pac-Man. Actually, this is more of a Skyline game. This is I believe it's called Spleef. It's a Spleef arena, which can be fun as long as you're not like looking forward to using your levels for something else, like enchanting. Towers of Bling. Here's one of the Skyline games. It's been lowered a little bit, but it's still death. Where you go across and leap from block to block to block till you can reach here. It is a bit dependent on your personal lag, the server's lag, and how good your mouse is. This is the other Skyline game, not as dependent on your mouse. But it is awfully brutal as far as falling from a couple of the heights that are there. This is a bridge I was building to go to the farther of the land because we found out that this is actually just a bay. It doesn't go all the way through. Unless, of course, we want to make a circle and throw some little river there. This is an ocean monument that was brought up out of the ocean a la creative, slowly but surely. They're massive and cool, but really hard to retrofit into anything useful. So nobody actually lives there, as of yet. Another import is a fancy schmancy King Arthurian kind of castle. And this is the end of this introductory segment. This is a server, as I said, that currently is by personal invite only. You have to know the person that's invited. It's going to be multiplayer. There's still some mods that we're waiting on, but it has World Edit and World Guard and MMO. Name change. We're waiting for some of the mods like more creatures and the Minecraft Comes Alive to come to 1.8.1. It's a Spigot server with 1.8.1. There's about a dozen of us here, mixed aged, casual. But PvP is only in the Skyline server games. Currently, only part of the map has been brought out. So, showing you some bling stuff and some redstone as it comes up. And any projects that have any kind of interest that someone might want a schematic of. But for the most part, it's just casually playing games and socializing while building stuff. So that concludes this. The server has been working since January. Happy birthday, server. It's been around for a month. In the way that these go, we shall introduce each person in their lands, or maybe even have each of us do a separate thing so they can introduce their land on their own. We shall see.